The Digital Initiatives Department has two main branches of operations: the Digital Library, consisting of digital collections and digital exhibits, and the Institutional Repository, also known as DigitalCommons. The department also assists with metadata creation and works with copyright clearance. In this video, we will explore the two main parts of the department, the Digital Library and the Institutional Repository, as well as provide an overview of our digital capture equipment.
The Digital Library creates digitized images of archival material, mostly from USU's special collections and archives, and makes those digitized images available online in its digital collections or digital exhibits. Now we will learn about the difference between the digital collections and digital exhibits and where to locate these websites. USU's Digital Collections website is found at digital.lib.usu.edu. This website is run by a digital content management software called ContentDM. The Digital Collections website has over 50 digital collections containing over 30,000 items. A digital collection can consist of items from one archival collection, such as the San Francisco Punk Posters and Ephemera collection. A digital collection could also focus on one topic, but consist of material from multiple archival collections, such as the Bear Lake Monster Digital Collection. Digital collections are most useful to people conducting their own research. USU's Digital Exhibits website is found at exhibits.lib.usu.edu. This is a website run by Omeka, an open-source web publishing platform. USU's digital exhibits use archival material to tell a story about a particular topic. Similar to the physical exhibits you see in a museum or in the atrium of our library, these digital exhibits have been curated using a few select items and text to guide a patron through a topic. To recap, digital collections house many digitized items and allow a researcher to search through the material to find what they need for their own research. Digital exhibits display fewer items and guide the user through a story about a particular topic.
The Institutional Repository, or the IR, is where the scholarly output of the university is housed. The online interface used by USU is called Digital Commons and is powered by bPress, which is based out of Berkeley, California. The scholarly output of the university means any material that faculty, students, or staff have produced here. This can include, but is not limited to, traditional journals or individual articles from the journal, theses, dissertations, graduate and professional reports, conference proceedings as well as oral histories on CD, anything spiral bound, anything loose leaf, and historically relevant old newspapers and catalogs from the university. Just like the digital library, on the IR side we check copyright and scan items that are not born digital and upload them and their metadata to Digital Commons.
Here in the Digital Initiatives Department, we digitize anything from recently bound theses and dissertations to archival photos, manuscripts, and books. As such, we have to use different pieces of scanning equipment to adequately capture content from different mediums. First, we have the flatbed scanners. These are the most commonly used scanners as they can digitize flat, loose manuscript materials, photographs, pamphlets, and other small to medium-sized flat items. So as not to scratch the glass on the scanning bed, All metal, such as staples and paper clips, must be removed from items prior to scanning. Next, we have the high-speed scanner, which can scan large volumes of uniform, unbound material very quickly. Fragile materials may not be scanned on this machine. The large format scanner is designed for large, flexible items such as blueprints, maps, and unmounted posters. Due to the way it handles materials, overly fragile items may not be scanned on this machine. Fragile items, especially fragile bound materials, can be imaged on the ATIS, or ALFI if you don't want to sound pretentious. This piece of equipment uses two state-of-the-art cameras to capture both the left and the right pages of a book simultaneously, while a piece of glass gently presses the page flat to produce the highest quality image possible. Our next piece of equipment is the Treventus. This is our robotic book scanner and can scan sturdy, bound materials at high speeds, up to 2,500 pages per hour. It uses puffs of air to automatically turn the pages and has a scanning prism that scans the book from the gutter up to the edge of the page. Because the prism is very expensive and can be easily scratched, you must ensure that the book has no metal in it before scanning. Staples and other metal fasteners must be removed prior to scanning, and items with metallic bindings, such as spiral-bound notebooks or 3-ring binders, are not good candidates to scan on the Treventus. Finally, we have the negatives scanners. These are specifically designed to capture images from photo negatives. The room where these are housed has specific climate control capabilities in order to produce the most accurate scans. These are the pieces of equipment you may get the chance to use here in the Digital Initiatives Department. Happy scanning!